Should be a pretty quick meeting. We ain't got that much to speak about, but we do have a few things, you know what I'm saying? The war's finally fucking over. That means that all of our businesses can finally reopen. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We have a lot of businesses that we have to run. We have the clubs, the mag business. Well, as you guys might know, Bazin is no longer with us, so that means that the Big Dog Noodles and the pawn shop lost it pretty. Listen, as much as I don't like Bazin, at the end of the day, he was a very useful person to have around. You know, he did a lot with the businesses. So replacing him ain't gonna be easy. So we have the noodle shop, the pawn shop, the clubs. We also have the storage places that hopefully soon. I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna take, but those will be open soon too. We have a lot of businesses we gotta, handle. Now, the main one that's gonna be our biggest fucking worry is gonna be the mag business. I'm not sure everyone here knows, but we're the only plugs for mags. That means that, we're pretty busy for the next few. I don't know how long. Might be a while, might not be that long. It just depends. I was speaking to some of the boys. This is kind of the reason for this meeting. We're gonna sell mags like we normally do for the pawn shop, but I also want to sell them in a different way because I don't think this is gonna last forever. I don't think we're gonna be the sole plug for a very long time. So whenever like another plug does come into play, I still want to be able to have a big monopoly of the market, right? Because at the end of the day, we're not really liked by people, right? People don't really fuck with us. Most gangs don't fuck with us. Most people don't fuck with us because we're pretty aggressive, right? We go out there, we hit licks on people, we rob people, we hit their bank trucks, kind of them. So we don't get a lot of business. What we were thinking is, we pretend to be somebody else, like a different organization, and sell mags that way. But these fucking police cars are driving me crazy.
I know, bro. I know.
Why? How come they're driving you crazy now? You get chased by them 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How come they're bugging you now?
He's thinking right now,
Yeah,
dickhead. It's very disoriented.
Anyway, the reason I want to do that, like I said, right, is so when another plug does come back into play, which I imagine will happen, not everyone's gonna be like, yeah, fuck the besties, let's just go buy from this new plug. People won't have a reason to switch, right? To maintain customers. Now, realistically speaking, this is actually Miguel's idea, which I think is a pretty good idea. It just kind of depends on how we want to do it. It's gonna be a lot of max to sell, right? And we're already pretty busy as it is. It wouldn't be a bad idea to offload these mags to another gang so they can then sell it, right? The issue is if I go and offload these mags to Misha or Apple or whoever the fuck else, people are just gonna assume that it's us supplying them, right? The only way this will work is if we offload these mags to people, that won't be suspected, but we don't fuck with. For example, Manor, Hydra. I don't think anyone would suspect that we're selling the mags. Now, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is that we sell the mags ourselves. But I think that's going to be a lot of fucking work. This just all depends on what we want to do,
Me and Vidal spoke yesterday. I think the big thing that you didn't mention is time zones. Like, we need to make sure we cover when we're not around. That's the biggest issue for the only plug. And if we're thinking like that, Raise Gru and Tripas are literally around when none of us are. And maybe one of us are. Like, it's all good to do Hydra and Manor, but Hydra and Manor are... We see them most of the time. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to have a lot of coverage.
I disagree. Hydra's around 24/7. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Hydra's around 24/7. Yeah. Listen. Let me talk. Hydra, sure. Anomaly.
Whoa,
but...
calm down. Ain't nobody getting on your ass, bitch.
I feel like Hydra are going to be the people to figure out that we're the ones selling to them, and they'll be the ones not to want to do that business. Not people won't want to buy the Hydra because Besties is supplying them. That's my thought. Flippy's not an idiot. You know,
I disagree.
Flippy's not a J Hobbs. You think so?
I think he'll still sell them bitches.
If Flippy gets called by some anonymous phone number with a fucking different voice to sell magazines, he's gonna fucking lap it up like a puppy dog.
I think so as well.
What if he had?
I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They would make money from
Bro,
it, right?
what the fuck does Hydra even give? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no... I want to hear them selling shit. So if they start selling mags, bro, I feel like they'll be happy to
If
do
they
that.
got offered to sell mags, 100% they
agree.
take it.
They'll be happy to, because, bro, I have not heard Hydra sell shit. Like, you know what I'm
they're
saying?
one of the
They don't have
biggest
nothing.
customers. Honestly, they'd probably buy it for themselves.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I mean, at the end of the day,
They'll
they would make money
meeting.
from it, right? And they definitely can get customers. So
We gotta make them undercut us as well, right?
no, we don't make them.
Not right away, but if another plug comes
So-
into play, we gotta make them undercut us.
No. Wait, undercut us isn't like.
Like the pawn shop, right?
It's my bad,
You good, big duck?
We literally talked about this 2 years ago, and you said yes. So that the other plug doesn't get them.
I'm talking about that was if we were selling it, right? Like if we personally go sell it, we'd undercut ourselves. But I don't know if Hydra should undercut us. You get what I'm saying? Like we would be selling it for cheaper to them.
I'm lost, but it doesn't matter.
Who's coming up here?
Oh,
Poe.
Look, if I'm gonna be completely honest, if we had to choose one gang to give it to, Hydra and Manor, I'd rather give it to Hydra. I'm just being the buck. I don't fuck with the Manor at all.
Why don't you give it to someone semi-clean to push
Well, I was gonna
instead of
say,
giving it
that's
to
not
another
them.
gang?
That's not the only option. That's one way to do it, right? That's not the only option we have. That's the whole point of this, right? We can do it different ways. But sure is semi-clean, dickhead.
I mean, you guys are gonna know better than than what I am, but there's got to be like a fast food worker who's looking to get their hands dirty. I mean, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if the.
I'm gonna be honest, like that's like my type of shit. There's not really anyone that could actually do it.
What about like?
Did we not run into this problem before though, where like they're pretty much bottlenecked because they don't know a lot of people?
Yeah, when Bazin started doing this, he spent a month basically getting like blocked by people because he, you know what I'm saying, he had no motion on the streets. I think you need someone who's a civilian and who's also been around a long ass time and knows how to deal with the disadvantage of not being a criminal in business.
I mean, like,
Which
I could think someone like late hours. I could think of like, what about like Flop Dugong?
Oh fuck, he's in a gang.
He's
he?
part
I
of
thought-
ADMC, and they
I
already
thought-
sell some
Are you
shit.
sure?
Is that a
Fucking double
gang,
check on
though?
that, because last time I saw him, I don't think he was with nobody.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's part of
Pretty
ADMC.
sure Flop's in ADMC.
And I don't know if you noticed, but them the motherfuckers that sell the shotguns.
I think they're two different conversations though. Like I don't disagree with the whole like having a civilian sell stuff, but I think for the whole purpose of like making another organization to sell to another person, I think it's smart to do it with like another group, but then having
100%.
like clean people to sell for us is not a bad idea too, but I don't think they're the same thing,
Well, I mean,
if that makes sense.
I think it just comes. I'm gonna be honest. I think it just comes down to either we sell it ourselves, we disguise ourselves as somebody else and we just sell it, or we do that and we pick a middleman, right? It's that simple. I think those are the two options we have. Is it, do we want to do the hard work of send these mags? Because we're gonna be sending these mags as us and then as somebody else too, right? So it's gonna be a lot of fucking work.
yeah, I think I prefer like a fake organization type B over giving one of those two gangs that shit, you know? Personally, at least.
I mean, I don't mind giving it to another crew. I just would rather give it to somebody like a smaller crew, right? I'm not really interested in giving Manor or Hydra anything, personally.
I agree.
I agree with that too, but only like I said, the only problem with that is that people are just gonna like, okay, like I said, if I hit up Misha and be like, yo, Misha, some of these mags, they're just gonna assume that we're supplying the mags.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, like, there's other people. One thing I want to mention while we're on the topic of this is Edgar from Cypress called me yesterday, and he said some waffling shit about how he doesn't have mags no more because he called the plug and they said to call us, right? Which was funny. But they do SMGs. They want to work out a deal where they can buy mags from us to sell with their SMGs, like the pairing shit that we used to do. So they said they're going to try to come around earlier in our times and have a conversation. Yeah, I just put that out there.
I don't like that. I don't think we should do that because we do the pairing shit where you get guns, mags, and ammo at the pawn shop.
Yeah, but
That just ruins
Future, if
that.
he never told me that he was pairing it and he just said, hey, can I please have 50 SMG MK2s, we would sell him the mags. So what difference does it make? right? Like,
I
are we
mean-
gonna withhold mags from him because he sells them in a pair with SMGs?
Well, if he's paying us for the fucking mags, I mean, sure, but we're not gonna cut him a cheaper price so he can make money off the mags too, you know? If he wants to pair them, obviously he wants to make money on the mags.
I mean,
too.
listen, if he wants to deal with the mags, we gotta deal with SMGs. It's that simple, right? That's what we negotiate.
Yeah.
But you guys say you want a smaller gang to get it. Okay, what smaller gang? Tell me. Name one.
What
I
about
said-
KTB? What's up with them?
KTB
They already
already
have
does shit
stuff
with
to sell.
us.
And of Cheetos.
Yeah, can of Cheetos,
Can of Cheetos-
Habibi
Can
MC.
Cheetos don't cover the grinds. There's no
Yeah,
way.
can of
Yeah,
Cheetos.
but
hell,
If you want
nah.
a game that covers the ground, I think it's a BBMC and Tripas. Those are the people that cover the time zone.
Well, I thought the whole point of this was that if another mag plug comes into business and people like the bigger gangs stop fucking with us, we're still gonna get business.
That is the yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
So
Hey,
like
just do-
the
just
smaller
do
gang
Hydra
thing
and
doesn't
three
really make a
packs.
lot of sense.
'Cause you gotta understand that we don't know how long we're the only plug for, right? Like for all I know, the big dog, the big boss. I mean, fuck, you can just get another plug tomorrow, right? So what we gotta do is we gotta capitalize on this right now while we have it. Try and get as much of the market as we can that we lost, and just cover it all. So whenever a new plug does come around, he's gonna have a hard time fucking getting our customers.
I mean, who would actually jump ship though, away from us?
A lot of
Especially
people,
after
bro.
we
A
The
lot
built
of
two
a
people.
biggest
relationship.
consumers, Hydra and Manor.
Listen, at the end of the day, the two biggest gangs that buy mags is Hydra and Manor, and none of them fuck with us, right? Those are the two biggest clientels that don't buy from us.
Type shit.
So if we can make them buy from us, I mean that's good. Now I don't even know, like, would Manor even buy from Hydra? And they just come out of a war?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Hydra fucks with Manor at all. Because when I called Flippy for the crib deal, he's like, "How's the war going?" I told him the ranch shit we were doing. Like, "Oh, we're taking other parts." He's like, "Good. I hope y'all fucking dismantle that shit." So I don't think he fucks with them at all.
Like, what happens if
Listen.
one of them two get the new plug access, right? They become a plug, and what? It's like,
I mean that was pretty much happened already. Brandon
one thing, Miguel, I wanna
Brandon
ask-
Valentino is a part of the Manor, and he was the I don't think he's not the plug, but he was the plug.
Miguel, do you think Hydra can operate that business in an unbiased fashion and not gatekeep the maximum people? Like, genuinely?
Yeah.
If you do, that's fine. You
Yeah.
think
Trust me,
Alright,
it
as long as they
hurts me inside giving them anything because I actually fucking hate them. But the truth is if you look at it from a non-biased point of view for us, they would probably be the biggest consumer behind Manor, and that's the business that we're missing out on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My only
That's
worry
the
with
only
giving it
way
to
I'm
big
looking at
groups is they're more likely to be oppressive and aggressive with how they do business, and smaller crews are happy to get anything. But if you think they'll do it, they'll do it. So fine.
Okay, in my opinion, here's what we do. Okay, it's this simple. Since we're kind of undecisive, I think what we do is we make up this secret organization, and we just sell the mags ourselves until we feel like not doing it. Right? Like if we turn around and say fuck this, it's too much work, we can't do it. Then we pick a gang to sell to as a middleman. But until then, I think we just sell these mags.
Are
Right.
you indecisive or is the gang indecisive? Because I don't think anyone said yes or no. Am I tripping?
Well,
I'm with Fidel here. I think it's you.
I think it's you, Brody.
I mean, I think it's very
Everybody
simple.
here
Though.
said they agree on pushing them to someone
Well,
else.
one person's like, oh, not Hydra, not this, not that, right? One person wants smaller gangs, so
Okay,
it is
just think
different
of it.
opinions.
Think of it in steps. Ultimately, forward, we all agree we need middlemen, right? I think that's unanimous. We all agree that we
We're
need a
about,
middleman.
all right, be quiet. We're gonna go back in circles again. Holy fuck. Let's start with the small crews. Who
Yeah,
the
bitch,
fuck
be
is a small
quiet.
crew? Who the fuck is a small crew? Name me small crews right now.
Hounds
Besides
MC,
Misha.
Raiders, Ravens MC. I mean, most of the MCs, bro. I would say
Okay,
Bibi
are
and shit
we
are like
planning
small
or
and
do we
getting active.
think of giving them anything or no? Yes or no? Any of those crews you just named, are they worth it? Do they have the manpower? Do they have it? Yes or no?
No.
They don't? Do we all agree
I mean,
with
we
that?
don't know, to be honest with you, to be realistic.
I
we
don't
know.
agree, but it doesn't matter because what I know is irrelevant.
Okay, so we keep talking about we want to give it to these small crews, but we don't even know. So like, what the fuck is the point of even
So
talking about
so
that?
you gotta find out. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
So
we're
are we gonna
talk to
go
them.
and find out? Or are we gonna keep talking in circles?
Well, that's why I simply said, for now, we can just sell it ourselves until we don't want to do it no more, and then we can find a middleman. So I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest, we
so-
gotta
But at the
move on
same
this quick.
time, at the same time, you're talking about moving quick. If we miss this opportunity to make this organization and get a big seller like Hydra, then we're gonna lose that opportunity.
Listen, only thing I agree with, the only thing I would go with, right, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say after this is I prefer 3-pass and Hydra. And that's really about it. I feel like that's
I don't
that's the
think
move to
3-pass. To be honest, they're already selling shit. I don't know if y'all look at it like that, but if a motherfucker's already selling shit, why would we give him another thing to sell? That gives him, in my opinion, too much.
That or Hydra and fucking Habibi MC. Those are the only two crews I. Like I said, in terms of the smaller crew market, I have no clue, no idea about that. So that's why I don't even have an opinion.
So
on
baby
that.
fuckers are the other time zone, right? They're like away from us.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be opposed to Habibi MC. I'm gonna be honest.
You should have seen. It was really good. That's what he said. That's what he said. Oh, I'm so happy that us and Besties are doing all this business. I'm like, yeah. I thought to myself till we hit them in the fucking bank truck and the money run, but I mean that's besides the point.
I don't disagree with Vidal actually. I don't think it should just be one singular group. I think 2 groups wouldn't be terrible.
But yeah, I mean that would be me. Me would be either be Hydra, 3-pass, or Habibi's MC. I think. Like I said,
hold on.
I don't want to give it to more than one group.
I agree because that also slows our business down.
If there's just way too many middlemen that way, there's no point. It's pointless.
But why is everyone so keen on helping out fucking Hydra of all people?
It's not.
You didn't listen to the conversation.
I am. I'm listening.
You're
now.
not, because the whole point is it's not helping them. It's helping us. They're gonna be consuming the fucking magazines, and then they're gonna sell to everybody else. They don't usually buy from us.
Listen, the good reason that 3-pass might be the best option, at least for the later,
I think 3-pass is
time.
I don't think 3-pass is a good option.
Because the thing is with Habibis, like they're having problems with Haiti, so they're probably never gonna buy mags from each other. 3-pass is probably the most neutral out of all those 3. Hydra, I mean, I have no idea if they cover that time zone, then Hydra's probably the best option. But then that's really it.
I mean, I'm not against the Habibi MC. I think 3-pass is a bad option. I'm also not against Hydra.
I mean, sounds like we put a pin in it, bro. Because quite frankly, we still don't even have the shit on wraps yet. The people that did all the mags for the longest time still don't have keys. People that want to contribute to the mags don't have keys. You know what I mean? We're trying to transfer properties, move this shit around. You know what I mean? Like, we're not even fully functioning.
Yeah, we should focus on our own shit before we delegate. No,
and like literally give it like 2-3 days until we get all these properties and keys sorted out.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely disagree. I think everything's been going normally these past 2 days. No, orders been getting pumped out. People been getting shit.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After this meeting, I'm moving on this. Like, I'm not waiting around with this shit. Like, we are sooner the better.
Why the fuck are we putting a pin on it? We need to.
I don't think we put a pin on it, but Mike's right.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, today we go and have these initial meetings with the people we talk about now, but immediately what we're solving is getting everybody access so we can actually make the mag, like we can make the fucking mag. Like I've been waking up 12 hours later than I normally go to sleep, and I've got materials in my house because I still don't have keys. You know what I mean? But we could be doing this so much easier for everybody. So go talk to the people you want to talk to, and we need to solve the house problem like today, ideally.
It's not going to be solved
and then
today.
Tomorrow,
hopefully by Monday, latest.
Okay. Well,
if Daisy wakes up, then we can solve the problem today.
No, but we can't though, because then we need to put it in a clean person's name.
Also, I think if we do go through with the house thing, the swap, I think we move the shit down there. No.
To Vespucci?
Yeah,
that's the whole plan,
bro.
Yeah, no shit.
It's always been the plan.
All right, just making sure.
That's why I fuck with you, bro. You're so smart. That's why I fuck with
you. Type shit. You smell me?
The future knew what was happening before it happened.
I see. You smell me?
Good shit.
Yeah. Anyway, talk to whoever the fuck we want to talk to. Also, we have a bunch of people that are like have been waiting for orders for ages. That I put in the book yesterday. A CJ and CJ from
ages. Then you got that yesterday.
Yes, because I just got access to the book yesterday. He put the order in when the war was still going.
Well, you could have told us or told somebody.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, clearly the mag business. Yeah, I told you, Floyd. I told you. I literally told you.
I do not remember hearing this.
Mike, you stressing, bro. Like, what's going on with you? You good, bro? You seem like you're on edge all day. Bugging. You are bugging. He's tweaking.
Did Ming give you his opinion on the bullshit? Go ahead.
I mean, I haven't seen Meng, so.
Yeah.
What else we gotta speak about? Another thing is J Hobbs. I think he's ready to be blooded in. I'd like Ming to be there, so I'm not gonna do it till Ming's around. But other than that, I think he's good to go.
What about Charles Danger at the pawn shop?
Wait,
You
what?
down for that? Letting Charles Danger running the pawn shop
Didn't he want
in
I've
Bazin's place.
I
thought
have
it
one
was-
problem with that though. I like
Yeah, go ahead,
Charles,
Julian.
but yesterday during the whole warehouse bullshit with the bomb, I noticed that Brian kept poking at Charles, and I could tell that Brian's got a fucking hard on for him, bro. Apparently, like, he was making jokes about having proof of him selling stuff on the block, this, that, and the other. Just know that if you bring in Charles in that type of way, he might also bring in Brian's fucking nosy ass too.
That's a good take, but I think Bryson's nose in the ass is already there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Probably,
Like,
but-
that
I
pawn
mean,
shop is.
Probably.
You need
shouldn't
someone
hold
that's
the
like
guy
smart
back.
to run the. Yeah.
Just letting
Charles
you know,
is
though.
smart and capable, and I think that he's already told me that he's not going to be the front face. He's already got goons. One of them's Pat the Rat to like do the businessing, and he just manages them, which I like.
the
You want
rat,
Pat the
you know.
Rat to do the businessing of the fucking pawn shop?
I want Pat the Rat to stand and like frisk people when they come in and out. I'm
That
sure.
guy's
he'll
a
manage
fucking
that.
loose cannon.
Pat the Rat's gonna be busy at the clubs, my dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, like, that's.
Well,
that's
talking
what
about the
Charles said,
clubs,
that's
I mean,
not
guys,
set in
listen, on Monday, we're gonna open the clubs back up. So we're gonna be pretty fucking busy on Monday. You guys
if
know how
anyone
this
gives a
club
fuck,
shit goes sometimes.
I'm gonna do like meetings and shit, like advertise for the new head manager of Big Dog Noodles. I got a bunch of people interested already. I'm just gonna try to have some fun with it, see if it can become alive again. And also, everybody that needs keys from properties, obviously not the one that we can't get keys to, the Freya one, but like Forehead's house, my new Vespucci house. If you need keys, like say it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want keys to something, please let it known. Omar, there you go.
I want keys to all the houses.
I'm so sick of people being like, I don't have keys to the
your
warehouse, I
mama
don't have keys to
house.
this. Shit is so fucking annoying.
I've been asking for keys for days.
You gonna keep waiting some fucking days, bitch.
Why you keep flapping your mouth, bro? You just need attention, don't you?
Yo, mom, give me enough. I'm good on that.
You're like a corgi, bro. You just chase people around trying to get attention.
All right. Anything
Yeah,
else
that
needs
is.
to be discussed, brought up, fucking talked about, thought through?
Oh yeah,
I mean-
one thing. Vehicle VAF auction. Me, Charles Danger, we're going in. We're going ham. We're
I'm
getting
still
all the
clean
cars.
too, by the way. I can do shit too if you need me to.
Type shit.
Oh, I
Okay,
can
so we're
get,
going with Ford's
Junior to
idea.
help, too.
Fuck it.
Oh, there is one more thing. I don't know. Have you guys met with Junior Huntley yet?
No, they
She
didn't want to meet with him.
Well,
I met
me,
with him.
me was watching.
All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I heard
Junior
that
wants to
it
become the
benefits-
mayor.
I heard that it benefits Billy, and that's all that matters. So everyone should vote for him.
Yeah, he also wants Carl Pred to be the sheriff if he gets elected.
Perfect.
But that's
Perfect type shit.
He's got my vote.
Yeah, there you go.
And I think Benji Ramos is running against him. So
Well, definitely voting.
Benji Ramos? Hell no.
That's the easiest vote no
I
of my
said-
life.
I said we
Oh my
kidnap him
God.
and we plant some guns on him. What y'all think?
What type of help do you need, Fry, with the mag stuff? I'm willing to help out any way I can. Just point me in the right direction.
Once we have access, just fulfilling orders. So that means going to the bench, moving materials around, converting materials. That's pretty much it. You just go to
Delivering
the
the
bench
shit.
and fulfill whatever it says. Yeah, delivering it.
Delivering is a big thing right now. It's such
Alright.
a
Yeah.
pain in the ass to deliver them.
Yeah, because you just need so many fucking vans to fulfill
Yeah.
most orders. It's awful.
Oh, fuck. Does anybody have any food?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, just to make sure we're on the same page. Essentially, everything we talked about was pointless, and we're just gonna go with Ford's idea, right? Like, I'm not tripping. That's what we're doing.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I think so.
Okay.
Classic. Fuck it, bro.
I mean, it's a good idea anyway, so it's not like nothing crazy.
Who the fuck is that? Oh,
Jack.
nah.
Himself.
The pick pimp.
cookie.
What
Jack, your arm looks a bit stiff, bro.
So,
What's up, dude?
What's going on, Jack? Good to see you, bro.
what y'all talking about?
You didn't miss much, bro.
Oh, we're talking about what we're gonna do with the in regards to distribution.
Am I tweaking? Was the whole point of this meeting not to like put people in charge of different things, so people have stuff to do and things actually get done? Because we say we're opening the clubs on Monday, but who the fuck is even going to start working?
That's a good point. From us union, we want to do that shit.
I'm down for the club stuff. I think club stuff's a great idea. But if no one else wants to do it, then holy fuck, we don't.
I mean, when I brought it up, nobody seemed interested. So.
I mean, we do the clubs, right? But like, I'm not putting my hand up to fucking manage Pat the Rat. Fuck no. But I'll be there at the clubs.
I think
and
Jay
open.
Hobbs would be the perfect candidate for the club shit. No, he said he was like head of security.
That's the club, right? We got the pawn shop to run. I mean, no one like. Does anybody want to run the pawn shop or like, open it up?
I mean, I'm down to help run the pawn shop. I'll be there a little bit, but I ain't gonna be there all fucking day.
The problem with these businesses is that for them to run, you have to be there a lot. No one's doing that. I'm just saying that now. No one's doing that. The best we can do is a little bit of time here and there. Like, I'm not. That's just facts. I think everybody's down to help out at almost every business, when they feel like it. But no one's going to put their hand up for 6-hour shifts or, even like 2-hour shifts at Big Dog Pawn Shop, which is boring as hell.
Oh, yeah, bro.
So nobody wants to touch the pawn shop?
This shit's tragic.
I mean,
I just
I'm
said I
gonna do it. I
could
can do it in
help.
the
I mean,
mornings.
Let me manage that bitch. I'll get some employees there.
All right, there we go. Anybody want to manage a club?
I think Jay Hobbs.
Yeah, I agree. Jay Hobbs is perfect.
Jay was loving it.
So what does like managing a club entail? Just like holding it down with guards until someone comes through and you fucking text them?
Employing people to work there.
Employing people to work there, and then if they need help, people pull up. You go pull up, help them if they need it. You just make sure you go make rounds, go to every fucking club, make sure everything's all good, nobody's getting held up, kidnapped, shit like that.
It's like a gang-wide thing, no? Aren't we all kind of like doing that, though?
Right, but
Besides,
someone
like, the
needs to take
employing
initiative
of-
to lead it.
So we have... Which clubs are we doing again? All in the city, right? Each 3?
All the city ones, yeah.
And Jay, did he want anything in particular? Or was he just in general?
I mean, he was holding the VU prior.
Oh, man.
Can I have keys to the pawn shop or what?
Yeah, we gotta wait
but the only problem is that fucking... What's his name owns it?
It's in Kareem's name.
Kareem Knox.
Also, is there anything crazy that we need to move or change that Bazin might know about if he starts fucking snitching?
Ming, he has keys to Ming's farm. I forgot about that. But in Ming's farm
really
is
crazy,
just
though.
farming equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. No, not really.
But there's nothing like crazy. No.
I mean, he wasn't in the loop like that. He's never been inside any of the buildings except the pawn shop. So just the pawn shop, really.
Someone said yesterday he knew where the
50 guns in
magazine
it.
shit was, so I mean, I think it was.
I said yesterday that he could logically fucking, assume that Vidal's house was valuable to us, but it's not anymore. That's what I said yesterday.
Seem a bit different, but yeah.
All right, great meeting, guys.
Great meeting, nothing's changed or what?
It's been jury.
Pretty much.
Bro, I just can't be bothered.